Hey everybody, welcome back to SimCasino. Hope you're having a great day today. Today we're going to get started on our second floor, but I'm also going to do a little bit more decor work because a lot of these guys still have, you know, their environmental needs and stuff. They're still not completely met. So I'd like to go ahead and see about fixing that. I've moved some of these machines around ever so slightly, and I've installed cameras so that we have coverage of our camera network on all of the machines. At least I think I did. On all the machines. Pretty much all of our machines. Our card tables, although I just put that roulette table in. And, well, I think I did it last video, but it's not quite covered by the cameras, so we'll see how that goes. But everything else is covered by the cameras already. There you go. We're not covering the bar with the cameras. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. And I don't think sports betting necessarily has to be covered either. I'm not sure. But the slot machines and stuff for sure. And it looks like we're not covering these. So, like, should I... Maybe I move this one over. These are like some of the things I do in the off hours, I guess you could call it. Just sort of trying to do housekeeping stuff and making sure our facility is not catering to cheaters. Right? Where is this camera? There's a camera covering this, but I don't see it. Screw it. I'll just add this one. Now, we're going to need more of these. I figured out why. It was actually a really simple thing. The schedule, it had it being closed in the morning. And that's it. That's all it was. It was closed in the morning. So I've opened up these desks and said, hey, you should be 24/7 monitoring. That's pretty much all I did. So we're going to camera dropper this, and we're just going to pop in another one of these. And that will hire a security guard to come in here and manage that so that we have full camera coverage on all the cameras. And that's nice. Okay, so lots and lots of foot traffic today. We're going to see tons and tons of guests today. And, like, look at this. Look at the wait times for the buffet. Like, just taking their order and stuff and getting them in here as a cashier is really, really time intensive. They're going to have to wait around, which is why we've got these benches and stuff laying around here. But, in here, it seems really tame, and out here, it seems really busy. I don't get it, you know? The only thing I could think of is people should walk in, they do this, and then they pay on their way out. Is that how that works? I don't know. This looks... I feel like you should pay for the buffet, and then you get it all you can eat, right? That's the policy. At least it should be the policy. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have, like, a... Is there, like, a way to adjust food policies? I'm also thinking about just doing 24/7 on this too, but yeah, gamblers are here. We don't really have any entertainment business or hotel lodgers. That's going to change as we get to our third floor. So let's go ahead and take a look at our second floor right now. We got over $250,000, and oh, hang on, whoa, 79 unfinished tasks. No wonder people can't sit down. We don't have nearly enough staff in the kitchen. I think that's what it is. Yeah, okay, so here's what I want to do. We're going to adjust the schedule because this says 140 unassigned tasks, only 3 chefs. Okay, we're going to need a lot more. Let's go with 12 cooks in the kitchen. We'll say 5, not 56, 5 in the morning to get things prepped, and maybe 2 at night just to clean things up. Let's see if we add more cooks, if that changes anything at all. Like, that's a lot of staff, and I don't even know if we can do anything with this many staff. But they can staff things. Like, they're moving through here. Most of them are just standing around, though, so I don't know how that works. I think that's too many. We'll go 7 for now. I don't know if that's too many, but we'll go with 7 for now. All right. So, let's take a look at our top floor. We'll come up to the second floor, and frame rates get really bad when you go to the second floor. I think the processing of just working with everything in the background, because now everything under here becomes a background task. So it really dogs it when you get to upper floors. So it is what it is. But we're going to take the wall tool, and we're going to take and go like this. And I want this to go all the way to here for now. This is a big investment. We're going to have to do this in waves. All right, so now we have an upper floor here. And I kind of like that. And then we're going to take some more money. I said we're going to do this in waves, but I'd like to do it about like this. No, not like this. So here's how I wanted to play this, and I wonder if this will let me do it. Yeah, I wanted to go... Yeah. Okay, this is floating. I know. So what I'd like to do is I want to have the upper floor over top of this. And because I have these trees, I don't think it will let me. But one thing I wanted to try is we have these pillars. And I'm wondering if the columns have any role at all in keeping the floor up. So if I go like this, do you let me take the columns? Like, do you let me put a floor above this if I have that? That's the thing I really want to know, because that's how I wanted this designed. And it doesn't let me do that. So the next question I have, if it doesn't work with pillars, then does it work by having a wall segment that looks like a pillar? So if I was to go, for example, like blocked by deliveries. Oh, hang on. Okay, we just de-zone it. Hang on. Down to this floor. We're gonna go de-zone. I want you de-zoned here. Or not. No? You can only have one. I know. I'm trying to de-zone this. Is it being difficult? It's not letting me do what I want. Oh, you know what? It was zoned under here too. That's why. All right, cool. So the thing I'm trying to figure out, let's move deliveries back this far, and I'm actually going to move garbage back to here. And then I'm going to shift you to move over here like this, and you to move over here like this. So if I kind of experiment with what this thing wants me to do, right? So if I was to do that, and if I was to do, let's say, that. Now, I have no idea if this is going to let me do what I want, but what I'm really hoping is that this allows me to place a floor over here. I don't think it will, unfortunately, but I want this overhang to where we have actual casino usable area over top of this entrance. And it might have worked better if I had if I had tall ceilings here, it might have worked better. And my next casino, when we go down there, we'll probably have tall ceilings on the ground floor just to kind of see how that changes things up. But the experiment is, do you let me do this? It's my experiment. And I'm going to say probably not. No, it doesn't allow me to do that. It's really unfortunate because that's something that's very common. I want to say very common, but it's probably not as common as I think it is. But building, like you walk underneath, this like awning sort of thing, like a building-based awning that's held up by pillars. I would really like that to be a thing, but it's not going to let me do it. So I'm going to have to change my design ideas for how this stuff was supposed to be. And that'll just be the way it is. So we are going to demolish structures. Yes. And yes. Bring it all the way back down. Okay. And if there's a way to do this, please let me know in the comments. If you know a way to make the floor go above this, I'd love to know. But otherwise, we're going to continue on with a new plan. New plan for me. Still new for you too, I guess, but new for me. So I'm going to bring this out to about here. Okay. Actually, I think maybe... No, we're going to bring it all the way out to here. Yep. And then I want the eyedropper all the way around the outside for this. There we go. Okay. So this is our top section, right? And before we get going on that, I've decided that if they come into the buffet, I'm going to give them windows. This is something I haven't been doing, right, is windows because of previous explanation, or previously explained reasons. But I've decided that these guys are going to get them if they're in the buffet. So we're going to go there, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right to the end. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they'll get some windows to the outside world if they're in here. No big deal, all right? But everywhere else, right, I don't really want the windows. It might actually be an okay idea to put a window in for the kitchen. That might be okay. Give the kitchen staff some natural lighting. Right? Maybe right here. Nope, that's the wrong shape. There's a fridge there. We'll just give them a window like this. A little different design. Like a full window instead of the... Yeah, I like this. This is good. So we can, like, they can peer outside and just see what's going on. You can see the kitchen staff. All right? All right, but the second floor... Not as many windows. I think there's going to be, just for a real brief thing, I think I'm going to put like a conference room for like business associates and things. We'll probably put that in the front here, and then I can put windows in this area here. But everywhere else, probably no, because it's still a gambling area. What I'd really like to figure out, though, I guess I'll just do the construction costs now. We'll go all the way out to about here. And again, I can't quite do what I wanted, which is to have this overhang. It doesn't look like it's going to let me do that, unfortunately. Well, now hang on. I have a new idea, but I don't think it'll work. New idea. Just as a test. I'm going to go like this. Okay, and then we're going to stretch this out like this. Nope, like this. It still works for the test. But I just want to see if I can trick it. Can I trick the game? Okay, so we've got this. Come down here, and I get rid of this. Pryor's indoor area. Oh. Can I demolish structure? No. Foundations must be removed from above. Damn. All right. Not going to let me do it, guys. That's a sad, big old sad face. Big old sad face. All right, let's just bring that, demolish this, bring it back out. Yep. Unfortunate. Second floor. And we'll just make sure that's aligned. Very good. All the way around. Yep. I might leave this open just for some utilities for now. We'll see. And then I'm also going to be probably adding down here now that I can't have this underhang. Probably just add to it. Maybe we'll make it an indoor area full of glass instead, and we can kind of pretend that it's going to be outdoors. We can maybe make it grass floors if we want to, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's take the dismantle wall thing. For now, I want this to kind of be open so I can figure out where I want my walls to actually be. We're going to come all the way out like this. Okay, so for the floors, get my path going, and I want this to be consistent. So we're going to grab. You see the difference in frame rates? It's ridiculous. Maybe you can't see the difference, but it's like a third. I go from being 120 FPS to maybe 30. Probably less, actually. It's bad. It's real bad. I'm worried about this, actually. I'm going to bring you out this way at least. And we're probably going to surround this with walkway just as like this initial area. You could probably do the same thing back here with some decorations or whatever. But I just kind of want this to look the same. At least to there. Gives people some breathing room through this. And then for the hotel, we're going to have elevators. I want to say positioned right about here. So I'm going to try and reserve this area for elevators. Just kind of taking a look, see what kind of space we're working with. I'm thinking probably we reserve about here. So let's just say we're working with this area being elevators, and maybe even further. I don't think we're going to need that many. But we're going to need a couple of things, right? Now, you might be wondering, hey, what about accessibility, Charlie? Is that important to you? Yeah, it is. It is. So I'm going to place one elevator right here. So we have the escalators for everybody, but if you have to use an elevator, you still can, and that will get you to floor number 2, which will kick you out right here. All right. So that's going to happen, but I want to design everything else first before I do that. I can also expand my building this way. Still. Right. What? Okay. 1 second. Terrain. Oh. Huh. Huh. There's actual grass. This isn't grass. It is grass now. Now it is grass. Guys, did you know? Did you? You probably did. I didn't. This is grass now. Is that all I needed to do to keep them off of the grass? Because I actually don't. Nope, it doesn't. That actually doesn't do anything. Get off my grass. Go like this. Yep. And I'm going to go right like that. Yep. Grass. Stay off of it. Let's move this. I want to give them a little walkway here for the staff. I realize this goes against my grass thing, but it should be here. There should be a place for staff. This whole thing really should be kind of paved in, right? You wouldn't want your deliveries and stuff doing that, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that way. Yeah. And that doesn't help my grass argument, but it is what it is. All right, good. And then we can probably fence this off, possibly. Yeah, let's fence it off. Then they can't use it. Haha. Then they'll be like, hey, wait a minute. Wait, what? It would create multiple delivery zones. Oh, I have to turn the zones on. Okay. E-zone. Deliveries. Rezone. Deliveries. Like so. And then give me my fence back. Ooh, I can color it differently too. No, I'm good with it. Just the way it is. Block it off. Yep. So they are not... You are not allowed. Oh, that sucks. I wish they would change how that clips, but... We don't really need this. Right? This is already being obstructed by that. But this should hopefully keep them from stepping on my grass. Okay, good. And then I could put benches and stuff out here as like a... Hey! We can. Let's put benches out here. Why not? Oh, also, this is kind of cool. A left neon arrow. Right? We can make it real nice and bright. And just have this be like an arrow that says, go that way. Right? I don't know, we could do that. Go that way, everyone. I want to do decor stuff too, right? I want to... Oh, you know what? Actually, above this door. Yeah, above this door, we should have a casino sign too. To let them know that this is the way into the casino, of course. It's consistent. And then I kind of want an exit sign here. We could say exit. I don't want them to know about the exit. We could put exit in here. It's not centered. No. It doesn't center. It doesn't center, guys, but I'm going to put it there. Exit. Casino. Exit. Okay. All right. Oh, and we don't have this either. I should change this. Let's, I know, I'm crazy, guys. All right. This is just a thing. We're going to have to get used to me being super flighty and just doing things all the time. You're just going to have to get used to it. That. And this. Right? I want it here. Yeah, I want it there. And so let's move this lamp to be, I don't know, let's say here. Yeah, I guess we'll put these lamps above the... That works. All right, so these are there. And then let's copy the design here. Copy design. And paste colors and textures. And then let's copy design. And paste textures. Okay, good. We have our bathrooms there, all done. I have some decorations and, you know, Probably add some more plants and stuff too later on. I'm going to add lots of the frames and the pictures and stuff to the walls. That's all going to happen. But I want to do that. I think I'm going to do that off video because it's just your standard decor stuff that I can recap you on, right? Second floor. Let me see how big the elevators actually are. I'm not sure where they are. Right here. The elevators are massive. Okay, now I don't know how many I'm going to need. But I think the goal here, probably we can get away with it being like this. Around this end. I think this side. So if I was to put elevators, I could go 1, 2, 3. Probably more than 4 would be overkill here. I think 4 is a good number. And I'm actually considering doing it like I see a lot of hotels do it, where they're just like this way, and then I think I'm going to do that actually. Yeah, okay. So the elevators are 3x4. Let's get my floor tool out here real quick. And we're going to want to eyedropper this actually. Let's just change how this is. You know what? Let's just make the whole top side this color for now, and then we'll adjust it later. So for the ceramics, it's 3x4 is what it is, right? So we can say that if the elevator is going to be... I want like business rooms and conference rooms and stuff here. So let's say the elevators are... We'll go... It's 6. We want some space. So 7x4. And then we want to stretch this out to about 9, I think. Yeah. So we'll go to about there. That can be our elevator area. Let's confirm this. We'll, whoops. Hey. We'll just say, hey, is this right next to each other with one tile on each side? There. And there. It's not. Here. And, well, actually it is. My math should be good here. Yeah. There it goes. Okay, yeah. One tile on each side. Good. And then from that point, it will be... There's a space. There's walking room between them, and that's what I want. Okay. I think I want one more tile of walking space between them just to really space that out. So I'm going to go like this. Actually, let's do 2 more tiles. I want this to really have... I don't need it to be like really crowded. I want it to have some space. We're going to go on both sides. Okay. There should be two tiles of width on each side of the elevators. We're going to have 4 elevators, 2x2 facing each other, right? Okay, good. If that's the case, then we can plan on there being a wall here and plan on there being walls behind the elevators going like this. And then we can create sort of like our doorways and stuff, our openings and stuff for each one. Actually, why don't we just... We don't need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do this. For the time being, just have it spaced like that. Yeah, about like that. Okay. So that we can plan around that. And then the elevators will take us up to a 3rd floor where we have our hotel. All right. Hotel rooms, all the hotel accommodations, laundry, everything related to hospitality and hotel all goes on 3rd and 4th floors. So this is still casino. Okay. All right. And then they have to go down to the 1st floor for the buffet, which I'm actually thinking might have been a mistake. Could possibly move the buffet to the 2nd floor, but I'm going to leave it on the 1st floor for now. And actually, maybe when we get to our other casino that we're doing later on, maybe we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So let me take a look really quick and sort of lay out how I want my slot machines and table games. We're going to do some table games up here too, I think. And I want the higher limit stuff too. Go to research. I'm currently researching High House Advantage. It's got a lot of time left, but once we get this done, I can go into Ultimate House Advantage and lay it in. Now, you might be wondering, if I skipped table game rule editing? It's because I don't care. They're not that profitable yet. And even if I change the rules on them, they're still not going to be the bulk of my money. I would rather get more variety of stuff and unlock the stuff that I can use for the purposes of like laying everything out. I'm also thinking the gym could be up here on the second floor. And possibly the theater. So this is like entertainment stuff. And I want business stuff too. So stuff like... where's the business stuff? I think we have copy machines and all that are already here. But I like business customers. There's not that much of them, but I still want to accommodate the ones that might be here. If I can get business customers, people who want to use... you know, our conference rooms and event centers, things like that, right? You want to accommodate those types of people too. And they'll come in here for one purpose, but they may still gamble while they're here. And that's something that I want to get going on too. So a lot of this area here is going to be that kind of stuff. And I've left, at least I thought I've left, but maybe I haven't left enough room for utilities. Let me just scoot this all the way to the end. I thought I had left enough room for this stuff. I really wish that lined up. It doesn't though. We'll just do this. And then this wall, let's just construct it. Let's just, to know how much room we have, let's just construct it. So right there. Wow. Nope. That's a big yikes. There we go. And then we'll just dismantle that. Right, like that, so it stops yelling at me. There we go. And then we can go ahead and do that. There we go. Eyedropper. Good. Okay. And then I also want eyedropper. And good. Okay. So again, let me set up my zones and like figure out where I want things to be. And, you know, I'm just going to kind of play around with zones. I'm not going to place any objects. I'm just going to space everything out just to see what I need. And I'll be right back. All right, so I was using the bingo hall zone here to kind of figure out where I wanted to be with this. And it got me thinking, you know, I kind of like maybe to do a lot more entertainment stuff in a second, right? I was going to do it over here, but now that my utilities are in this area, it's kind of changed a little bit of what I wanted to do. And I've got an interesting idea. So these walls right now are the standard height walls. However, if I was to remove these walls, let's say starting right here, or at least I thought, anyway, can I remove these? No. Oh. Why not? Dismantle walls, please. Maybe I have to go with demolish. I think I have to go with demolish. Well, I can do that. Okay, so we can say, hey, demolish structure from here to here, okay? This is going to remove it, and it gives us this little area here, right? Now, what we can do differently is we can put in a theater here. Like a place for people to, it's like a, you know, they put on plays, right? This is like a place where, you know, people can get on stage and stuff. But for this, I kind of want it taller. I want it a little higher up. So what I'm decided to do is we're going to take the wall tool, but we're going to go too high with this. And that's going to create a much taller area for this, right? So we come over here and we say like so. Now, if I go to the third floor, notice how this is cut off now, right? So I won't be able to place, I don't believe anyway. It looks like I won't be able to, right? This should be below that. I think it is. Yeah, it is. I won't be able to place the hotel rooms on this area, but it gives me this big, tall ceiling area for my theater, which is kind of nice. And it means I could probably end up putting in balcony area in my theater. So we could come in and they can sit down, you know, do their whole thing with the stage, and then we can have a balcony area that's taller. I like it. I'm gonna see if we can maybe make that happen. I don't know if the tools, I see this is what got me thinking of it. Theater hall, balcony zone, right? So I'm not entirely sure where that can go. But it's a minimum area of 2x2, and it must contain a seat row. Okay, we'll see if we can do that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a thing, maybe it won't. Okay, so this is how I've like sort of laid it out. The bingo hall areas are mostly just gambling zones. That's all I really could do. But I think bingo is, I don't really like it, but we could do it. And if I'm going to do bingo, it's going to be right here. So let's just go ahead and have that be a thing. We're going to say, hey, bingo. Why don't you go right here? This will be the actual bingo zone. Everything else is going to be just regular old gambling stuff. So I can go ahead and do that by grabbing our dropper tool. You'll notice I got a lot of cash. It took me a little bit of time to get this to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and grab my floor and go like this. And I'm going to de-zone it as I do this, just so I can really see how it's evolving. So go ahead and grab the dropper. We're going to go this way with it. Now, these two areas here are going to be slot machines, but I was thinking table games could be integrated into this. So we're going to have table games here, and table games will extend through this middle portion. It's going to be wide open with sort of like this maze of tables and stuff in this area. But on the edges, that's where we're going to have conference rooms, right? We have a computer room here, which is way bigger than it needs to be, but I'm going to put a bunch of computers in here so like everyone can use the same room. And then we've got a conference room. These are 6 by 12. I don't know if that's big enough. We'll see. This one's a little bit bigger, but it's a little slightly different dimensions. It's 10 by 6. And then we have this bingo hall here, which was going to be where my slot machines are. And now I'm thinking, you know, theater. So let's see how that plays out. We'll go ahead and de-zone this. And let's actually zone in a theater and actually get that going. So if I was going to do that, chances are I would want to remove this wall just to see how big I can have it. Go ahead and I'm probably going to do a different floor for the theater. Definitely carpets. High limit gambling zone. We could maybe do like a high limit tables here or something here. We'll see. All right. So actually, can you not have high limit bingo? It doesn't look like you can. All right. Anyway, let's go with the theater zone. That's over here. We have actually this plot of land has a pretty high demand for entertainment. So this should get a lot of business. And again, they have to walk all the way through the casino to get there, right? It's all part of the plan. Theater zone. So this is where plays can be performed on stages in front of crowds and guests. That's what we want right here. All right, theater hall. We need a theater stage and a seat row. I'm thinking the stage is going to be here, so we can have more people on the side. But if it depends on the shape of the stage, I guess. Where is the stage? Oh, okay. Well, I'm still considering that. Yeah, I'm still considering having that be here. And we can go right up against this. Stage can be here. And then the row seatings will be back in like this, right? So say box office, we'll probably need that. I'm not sure where that'll go. We'll go here for now. And then let's say, doesn't that have to be in the zone? Oh, kind of forgets to purchase theater tickets and see shows. Okay, well, we'll probably want to put this over here then. Yeah, we'll probably put this right here and we'll copy it over. That way this will end up being a wall. Kind of separates the stage and everything from the box office area. Yeah, we'll want this to be closed off actually, just for the sake of, you know, putting on a show and not being distracted, right? So we'll go with that. Back to here. So we need seat rows, and it looks to me like these are just single seats. Okay, we can start with all the way across, and then maybe we'll go with 2 wide in the middle. Does that work? Or do we do 3 wide in the middle? I think 2 wide is acceptable. Yeah, 2 wide will work. So we'll go row there, we'll put a row there, and we'll put a row there. And this actually might be enough. I don't think there's going to be this many people that need to go in here. So this might be a big enough theater as is. We'll go 1 more rows of seats just because. And I'm also thinking, though, like, we can have 2 separate shows instead. And so this could be a theater and this could be a theater. And we just, like, basically, yeah, you know, that might be the way to go. Because I don't think we're going to fill these seats. I could be totally wrong on that, but I think we could probably get away with, let's do a multi-select here really quick. Like having multiple shows at once, right? Let me flip this over and go like this. Not sure. Oh, that's what happened. Well, it's still lined up somehow. It's that this is indented over a little bit. That's why. Okay. Well, we could maybe take one of these seats away on this side. Yeah. Just to keep them even. And that way there's a way to walk to this side. All right, let's try that. We'll move these over. And what we'll end up doing here, I guess, for this is we'll have a... okay. Wall can go here. And then I'm going to want a... Is this in the middle? Give me this eyedropper for the stage. I think it's not in the middle. Let me just move this chair. Yeah, I kind of want these to be lined up. So we'll go like this, and then you have the front row seats, sort of like that. Right? Yeah. They're separate theater halls. So we just go in like this, and then anyone who wants to enter here for these plays or for the whatever they are, we can have the commercial single door. Archways or just a single commercial. Like we could just do it like this. We have one play there and we have one play here. That's probably a fine way to enter. You enter and you go sit down, right? That's cool. Yeah, for sure. I like this. Now, for the paints on the walls, you want dark walls for your theater. You do. You want really dark walls. But I'm kind of liking how this works with this design. But if I can make this even darker, yeah. Like, you want these to be a real dark environment like that. And then, of course, there's going to be adequate lighting and stuff for the stage, too. But you're going to want that. And see how tall this is, right? If we had done single width walls, if we had done single height walls, you wouldn't have been able to fit the stage in. I didn't even know that. But it looks like requires it being placed in a 2-level height room. I swear to God, I didn't even check that first. So I'm glad that we did that. Good. Now, the balcony hall, though, that's interesting. I'm not sure how to play that because it says it requires 2x2, and yet, how does that work? It must be assigned to a hall. Can I have, like, say, like, the balcony like this, and then the balcony like this? Can I... It says it has to be assigned to a hall, so, like, you assigned here, or, like, you're assigned to here, and then you're assigned to here. Balcony must be directly above the assigned hall. Oh. Wait. What? I have to do 2 tall, but I have to do the 2 height, but I can't have the balcony. All right, hold on. We're going to figure this out. Let's bring this back. This is all one theater hall now. The idea is you want a row of seats up high above this. And I'm thinking now I have to do it here. But, oh, hey, check this out. Yeah, like that. And then I need the 2 high wall on this too, don't I? Although, like, again, I thought I wanted a balcony. Directly above. Not sure anymore. I'll have to look at that, because I was hoping to do an indoor balcony area. But then you have to wonder, how do you get to the balcony? Well, you'd get there here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay, hang on. So we go like this, which I can't do. That's so annoying. I'm going to have to move all this stuff. All right, let's try it. Let's move all of this. Multi-select, please. Move all of this up to here for now. I can't do that. Have this. Let's have this zoned. Hang on. I'm going to go like this. Make the walls just for now. I'm going to need these walls anyway eventually. I'm just going to do it like this for now. Okay. I'm going to take the multi-select here. bring it over and put them in here for the time being, right? Same thing with this. Let's multi-select here and bring these over here just for now. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move this stuff too, I guess. We'll sit. Oh, I can't because it's not. All right, we're gonna delete these because I have to, not because I want to. But I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm going with here. But if you don't, then don't worry. It's all gonna be very clear in a second. It's just like I don't know, kind of like a trick of playing with walls is what this feels like. But it should work. I believe I can take out. Okay, well, that's not what I anticipated being able to do, but okay. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. We do a 2-layer wide wall, but you can remove a portion of it. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, so I need to redo this. And what we're going to do for this is I'm going to demolish this row. So we're going to go into... It's Demolish Structures, yes. We're going to go into Demolished Structures on the second floor here real quick, which doesn't look like it's going to let me now because foundation's already laid above. Interesting. Okay, we're going to go like so. Demolish this. Yep. And then come back down. And I'm not going to... So this is now a 1-level tall wall, right? I mean, there's no second floor here. So that means I won't be able to place... where is it? Entertainment. No, it's walls. I won't be able to place the 2-level high wall here. Or I won't be able to place the theater here because the wall's not high enough. Right? Yeah. Not high enough. So what it needs to be now is I need to kind of finagle this a little bit. And we're going to take the 2-level high wall. And I'm going to have to lay this in. And it won't because I have to demolish this first. Wow, that's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Ugh, okay, this is a pain in the ass. I hope they can reconsider how this workflow works for the balconies and stuff because this is not that great. All right, so I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna do the time lapse thing because I want you to see sort of this process. I feel like I've solved it, but I don't know that. So let me just see. So the first thing I want to do is I want the 2-level high wall so that I can get my theater. Okay. And we're gonna go about like this. I'm gonna go about, I think, here. This far enough out? I don't actually know. We'll play it like this. Okay. Then we're gonna go, and maybe there's an easier way to do this. In my head, I'm hoping there is, and I'm just missing it. But I would like to go about like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are 2 levels up. Yep, good. And then for this, I want the single level up wall. Okay, so now when I come up in here, we see that. Okay, good. The next thing then would be to just lay in the single layer wall in the room into here. So what we end up with is a situation where there is a upper floor and a lower floor, but the same height on this total wall, right? And then I can place the balcony here. At least I'm hoping I can. I don't know that. That's what I'm going to check out. Okay. If that's the case, though, I could also maybe try a wrapping balcony on these, but I think that's a little bit advanced. Let's just do it the way I think I can do it for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is multi-select, bring these chairs back down here. Hopefully set them in here, but I need to go down to the second floor. Here we go. Hopefully set them right in here again, like so. Okay, good. Because this is too tall, I should be able to now place my stage in here again. But this is, yeah. Okay, so this third row of seats. I think I did this one too many back. I think this isn't back far enough. Can I remove this? I can. Good. Remove this. Remove this. Okay, come back up here. Let's check what it is. Okay, we do have exactly what I was hoping for right there. All right, nice. Let's go like this. And I'm hoping now I can take these seats. I missed a step there back there, so I figured this out, I think. No, don't do the wall. Thank you. I want this. Multi-select, bring this back like so. And bring it back, I think it's just 2 levels back, right? Like that. We'll do 1 theater at a time. There we go. Okay. And then we want to copy this, basically, and clone it to the other side. So I don't really think I need all of these. I can probably just get rid of them, but because I've already bought them, it might just be easier to just delay them in. Whatever. Bring them over here. Yeah, like this. Okay, so we've got this. All right, now the theater zone is going to be here and here. Okay, and I probably need to go, yeah, like that. All right, so theater halls, okay? And then we're going to eyedropper this and bring it over like so. So we have 2 theater halls in here now. We need to separate them by a wall, most likely, so we can go ahead and do that. And it looks like I'm just a little bit... Oh, interesting. Now, there's an interesting idea. I don't know if I like it so much. It's really narrow. But now I can have 1 big door, and then they can go out and go to their individual shows without having to be a door here. That's an interesting concept. I'm going to see if I can maybe make that happen. Can I move you guys just a little bit closer to the stage? Yeah, it's like a really intimate theater experience. Yeah, there you go. And then same thing with this side. Let's put this just a little bit closer to the stage. Yeah, like that. All right, now we'll take this wall area and we can... now I need to check real quick. Okay, so this is up. The theater. Okay, yeah, I think this will be. Yeah, it's just tough because that balcony. Oh my gosh, why? Freaking me out. Go here and nope, doesn't let me. Why? Oh, you're not gonna let me. Why? Why? What's wrong? Oh, I'm de-walling, dummy. There we go. Got it. And then go like this. Okay. D-zone. It's a process, man. D-zone this, D-zone this. Now, my question is, my balcony. Okay, it's 1 level deeper, which is what I was hoping for. So if I was to remove this wall, I'm left with a floor. Okay, good. If I remove this wall, I'm left with a floor. Okay. And then I should be able to place a wall between these two. They do not line up evenly, but what I'm hoping for is that I can place a row of seats above this right here. Oh, no way. Okay, it does let me do it. I just have to have a space before it. But it has to be directly above, it says. That's my worry, because I just removed the zone directly above. So I'm gonna have to... Okay. Well, I mean, that's how the game wants it, right? So this is not a very good... I hope they change this. I hope they figure this out and change this, because it's not a great experience to have to do this, but I'm hoping it could be made easier later. It's just because of the grid system, too. I'd like a wall directly between these without having those chairs be directly against the wall, but it's not going to let me do that. So I'd have to do 2 different walls to keep these things separated. And then, of course, I could probably have stanchions placed in front of this, most likely. Yeah. And then stanchions here. Although, I don't think you'd want a stanchion. You'd probably want... What is this? Why is it grayed out? Does it let me do it? Okay, well, it lets me do it. That's not very good. Like, we're not guarding anything there, right? We're not really keeping people safe with that. And we're not keeping people safe with the stanchions either. So I think we need a full-on fence for this, probably. So something like this. And then we can change the design to do a different color. Maybe make it blue or purple. Purple's very thematic, isn't it? Or maybe we can change it to this red color, because the curtain's red. I could change the color of that, but I'm not going to change the color of a red curtain for the theater. I'm going to leave it red. That's pretty bright. Maybe a little bit darker. Guess I have to defense it. That's okay, though. This. There we go. And then we take... Nope. Go back to the color I had, dang it. Right here. This deeper red. That works for me. Okay. And then right here like this. Very good. All right. So again, these are balconies for different shows. I can't really line the walls up as well as I'd like. So we could just do this. And I guess there's like, I don't know, some sort of staff access point or something on these, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we dismantle the first 2 chairs in the row, and then we place a staff door here so they can get through. I have no idea. It doesn't make sense to me, honestly, to do that. But I just want to see if I can actually do it even. So will you let me do it? That's the question. So if I was to, I have to redo this too. Yeah. So all of this has to be redone. I could get around this if I just move this stage 1 in and move this wall 1 in, right? Or move this whole area out 1. Does that mess up my restaurant? Not really. I just moved the whole thing, the whole building out 1 tile, and I can fix all of this, right? Yes, I'm just gonna do that. Whatever. We're gonna move this out 1 like that. That'll happen. Up on the top floor, we're gonna do the same thing. Out 1 tile, at least to here. And then we want the 2 tall wall here. 1 tile, right? And that just fixes everything. So let's just do that. Let me fix that. I'll do this off camera. I'll fix the walls right now and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got it, guys. And it took a little bit of time. But I think we got it. So, yeah, I just moved the wall out like I did before. I'm going to make this all grass because it just, whatever. Maybe I'll just leave it for now, I guess. I moved the buffet wall out, so these chairs and stuff are over this way now. Might even be able to shift these over and get extra chairs. But you can see how populated it is. It's not that bad. Not yet. When we start getting entertainment and stuff, though, it probably will be. I shifted these over. This wall is all just 1 more over now, and it's a whole new wall. So let's just kind of do that. Go up a floor, do that. Go up a floor, do... Well, see, this is temporary anyway. We'll do this one. All right, so there's that. Let's come back down. So we want I'm not going to do the wall designs and stuff until I guarantee that this is going to work. So now there's a single wall separating these two. These are exactly the same size theater halls, okay? So all we got to do now is we're going to take one of these. We'll do one of these commercial double doors, and we'll just put these 2. All right. So 2 doors. Each one takes you to a different theater. You come through the back and you find your seat, okay? Now, I realize that some of the seats are up against the wall and some of them are not. That's fine. I don't mind. You can come this way and get into your row. You can also do that here, or you can just slide into your seat here too. That's a fine thing. Now, there's theater halls here. If we go above this, well, now I've got another problem, and that's that this balcony is not lined up correctly anymore. That's a little bit of an issue. I didn't fix that yet. What I really wish I could do is extend flooring. Can I do that? Will you let me do that, please? Can I just extend the floors without... If I do this... Okay, good. Thank you. I didn't even try it. I probably should have tried it first. I can totally do that. The whole time. Guys, the whole time. It was possible the whole time. We obviously only want this to go one way in here, but there we go. Okay. Yeah, so it was a little easier than at least it was going to be a little easier than I made it out to be, right? That's the thing. Actually, I don't want this one to go, so we need to defloor this. This one is gonna be moved back anyway. Yeah. So we're gonna take the floor away from this and take the fences like this. I honestly didn't think it would let me do that. I just didn't calculate, I suppose, the rules of the game here. Now I have to figure out where the seats are going to go. So the balcony seats are going to be, I wanted to say slightly above, but now I think they're going to be one row back. So if that's the case, these need to move up. Yeah, so maybe this floor was in the right spot and this needs to move up. I think so, because I moved this wall, so... Okay. Whew! I think I figured it out. Took a little bit of time there. So I extended the floor on this side. And we've got these chairs, which are slightly... Well, I think they're actually not lined up exactly. But yeah, no, they look okay. Yeah, they look okay. So basically how this works is that the balcony row is slightly behind this row, right? But it's up above. So it's right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to say balcony row like so, and balcony row like so, right? And then we simply connect this to here. Hopefully that works. Right. Oh, I need a door. That's fine. That's fine. And then we're going to take this one, assign it to this. So this is the balcony for this theater, and this is the balcony for this theater. Cool? And then there's like a railing here to prevent people from like falling down and stuff. So now the thing is, we want to take the paints and panels. I like this still. I just want it to be really dark. Yeah, like that and like that. Okay, nice. Cool. All good things. Now, if I really wanted to, I could put in lights and, you know, make believe there's lights from places, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do right now is put in 2 doors. So we're going to just use, I think, just an interior door. Maybe the commercial single doors. This is probably all right. Right? Customers and staff can both use this door. I think maybe just this. And then I want it to be the handle. There we go. There we go. So they open towards this. They open towards this, right? We don't want it opening into people's heads or anything. So now they have a way to get into here. Now, the only thing that's left to do now, right, is, of course, I have to have the walls connect. So for that, it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to do this first. So this is in. And then I have to remove all of these walls because they're just not in very well. I guess I could just, if I make the walls, maybe that'll take care of it, actually. Yeah, that's how you take care of it. Let's just make this into a nice little box so I can manage it better later. There we go. And then we're just gonna take away this wall, this wall, and this wall. There we go. And then the final thing for this is to connect the balcony anyway, is to give access to the 3rd floor, which I need to expand it to where my elevators are first. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that, I guess. I have a ton of money, so why don't I just build this floor? Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. All the way out to here. There. And then we can install our elevators, and then they can get up here. At least they can get up here. And then, we'll work on the hotel rooms and stuff, of course, in the next video. But this video turned into theater. Instead of being, the upstairs gambling area, it turned into how to make a theater. Which is, it's kind of cool. I mean, that's all right. This is part of the game's content, and I'm having a blast. Really, just the tools that are available to me and the intuitiveness of using them, from the eyedroppers to, mass moving tools, etc. It's all very cool. It's very well done. So the final thing here, of course, is elevators. So let's come down here, and we just want to put in an elevator. We're going to go like, I wanted to put in, now I might be able to put in 3. Oh, we might as well. If it's going to let me do it with the space that I've got. I know I wanted extra space, but now I'm thinking, why? What's the point? Yeah. Exactly. What's the point? Let's do it this way. Move it this way, and we'll have 6 elevators, which I think is way too much. Way overkill. Let's actually start with 3. We'll put benches and stuff on the other side. Just to see. And if we get crowded, if it gets too crowded, then we can adjust, right? If I do this, okay, good. So what I'd like to do, we have to have connected elevators. We need to add a floor. We're going to do that. The first thing I want to do, though, is we're just going to delete this wall and this wall, and we're going to move it to be up next to the elevator instead. Like so. Like so. Just a little bit like that, okay? And then all I'm gonna do on this side, from there, yep. And just to make sure this is the right depth, it is. Okay, all I'm gonna do on this side then is we're gonna take and clone this area, and we're gonna bring a clone of that area directly above. Oh, now I can't. Oh, hang on. If I add floor above. Okay, maybe this is how you do this. Default floor none. Floor 2 would be the default floor, yes. So this is where I want people to go on this elevator. Same thing with this one. This one could be 3, but we're gonna add a floor above. So we're gonna go up. There we go. And then this one goes up. Yep. And then finally this one goes up. Good. Now I think I'm gonna try and clone this area. We want this to go full. Yeah, right connect to the wall is basically how that is. We connect it to the wall and move it over. So we go up, connect it to this, and then go over. So that's the same size. There we go. Same size, okay? Now, I probably don't want to put floor here, though, right? I think I don't want to put floor here. Because, like, why would I do that? This is an elevator, right? It's an elevator shaft. I guess that's how that works, though. It just looked weird. Yeah, it just looked funny. But I guess that's just how that is. Okay, I messed it up. But it's okay. Because we could just do it again, right? I could just say, hey, you, add floor above. And add floor above. And add floor above. Yeah, that's all I wanted. Right, because I don't want floor in here. I want the elevator to be able to move through the shaft. Exactly. But this part needs to have flooring, and that's easy. We'll just do this. Or it's not easy. You won't let me do this? Wait, that is a problem, actually. Blocked by elevator. Weird. I can't lay floor here. I mean, it's like right in front of the elevator. People aren't going to be able to walk it, are they? Maybe I do have to. Interesting. Because this is lined up, right? We have floor right here under the door, right? And then we come up. Let's try this. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. See, this part's weird. There we go. That's what I want right there. We could just have this be continuous like that. Okay, good. Now when we say add floor above, there you go. Okay, good. I just kind of messed it up. That's all right. Add floor above and add floor above. Okay, now we got elevators and they look solid. And then we have room for 3 more if we decide to expand it. But I think for now, these 3 are going to be good. And we'll add like some decorations and some seating areas and stuff over here. I don't know why, but hotels do that, right? They're across the elevators is just there for decorations and looking nice. Maybe a statue or something. I don't know. But it's like this reserved area that we can use for elevators if we need to expand. Cool? Cool. High gambling zone. Hey there. You wanna... I think I'm gonna have that be the whole thing. I was gonna have a walkway between it, but nah. It's possible, but like this is just a zone. D-zone. Isn't this the D-zone button right here? Yeah. Okay, cool. So there you go, guys. Wow. I mean, we did it. It took forever, but we did it. And we made a lot of money while we were doing it too, I think. Eyedropper, let's just go ahead and make sure the walls are the same out here. Very nice. We'll go up to the 3rd floor, and I'm going to probably change this, but for now, let's keep some consistency between floors. This whole thing is marble now, I think. Right? We made this the whole marble floor. Indeed, we did. Yeah, this looks good. So, in the next video... we'll probably do. We got the theater. That's great. Box office is here. We're going to probably need multiple box offices, but we can have them do this right over here for that. And then we'll have gambling zones over here. This is not going to be a bingo hall. This is going to be the carpeted area, right? We were supposed to do the carpeted area. Oh my gosh. This whole time. The whole time we were supposed to do this, and I didn't. And do I feel bad about it? Not really. This is cards. This is going to be cards. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take care of this part because you guys don't necessarily need to see this part, and I just undid the carpet. Great. I'm going to take care of this part, just getting the floors and stuff lined up, where we want machines, and then I'll go ahead and buy all of them, at least the slot machines. They're just going to be kind of copy-pasted from down here and how they're arranged and brought up here and to continue that, right? But we have this, and then I've also done research while I was messing with that. I've done the research for High House Advantage. I'm working right now. It's in progress on the Ultimate House Advantage. In the meantime, I've also gotten gyms and the Grand Hotel, so we can start our hotel now too. It's gonna be fun, guys. I hope you guys will come back for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.